Hi guys, Shanetta here, and I hope you are enjoying the Jumpstart Your Online Biz course so far. And hopefully, you have been participating in any of the activities that I had listed for each day. Now, today, you are going to actually research if your idea can even make you money. So remember I said I wanted you to write down a list of things that you enjoyed doing, meaning you would do no matter what. You would do even if they didn't pay you to do it, even if you had a choice. Let's say you had all the money in the world and you can do anything you want to do all day, and this is one of the things that you would do. And so I I appreciate you having your hobbies and things that you really enjoy doing, but you also need to be realistic because you need to do something that's going to actually bring in some income, right? But the thing is, there are so many possibilities surrounding your hobby, your love, something that you enjoy immensely. So, for example, a lot of people who maybe love music maybe are not necessarily out there playing instruments, they're maybe not out there singing, but they enjoy music. And so what one way they can sing music is by either teaching others maybe an instrument or writing songs for others. Like there's so many people that who are in the music industry, but they do different things, right? So there is hope for you, right? So in today's activities, I said to go through all of the search engines to start your research. Now, in no way is this going to be the be all end all. You are going to have to, explore the profitability of your idea and if it even makes sense to turn it into a business. Now, I want to do something really quick with you today, and I've actually already started it, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to begin your research and try to narrow down your niche. Okay, because sometimes if you try to service everyone, you won't service anyone because you're too out there, you're too broad. So you really have to narrow it down because that's where you're going to find your ideal customer, and this is who's going to buy the services that you are offering to them. So let's say I enjoy playing volleyball. Right, I love volleyball. I played it in elementary school. I played it in high school. I played it in college. If I'm on the beach, I'll play volleyball. Now, I'm not speaking of me, but I'm just saying if you are someone who enjoys volleyball and you're wondering how you can turn that into a business, especially an online business, because maybe you're not as fit or maybe you don't want to spend as much time in training to play volleyball. Maybe you don't want to become competitive on volleyball, but you enjoy it enough to be around it all the time. For example, like football. I love football. When football season comes on, I am probably not around on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays nights, right? 'Cause I'm in front of the television. And I am not going to go on the field and play football, and I am not going to find a football job, but there are ways that I could make money from football. But I digress. That's something different. So let's go first to Google. Remember, I said Google is the number one search engine. You can use Bing, but a lot of times they get their things from Google. So just start with the big dogs first. So we're gonna go Google, and we're gonna do women's volleyball. When you start typing something into Google search bar, you'll notice that they will give you suggestions based on what other people have already searched for with those terms. You'll see volleyball shoes, women's volleyball shorts, USA, PSU rankings, World Cup 2015, Brazil Olympics schedule. So this is other stuff. So let's say I'm going to put those ideas on maybe either a spreadsheet or I'm going to put them in a Word document anything. So I'm going to keep track of what I come up with. So I see shoes and shorts and some other things. Let's say I see championships. All right. So let's say coaching. All right. And I've already opened up a Google Doc where I've started listing some of the ideas that have come up. I have women's volleyball shoes, shorts, uniforms, knee pads, mouth guards, socks, shin guards. So these are like some of the things if I was planning on having an e-commerce store. But I also saw that they had people were having volleyball camps, volleyball coaching, and with the volleyball coaching is what I want to really focus your attention to is that I found that people are making money online through their courses, through their programs for not only the players, but also programs for their coaches. And they are narrowing down to a certain demographic. So they're either pointing towards the children, the teens, the adults, and that's who they are advertising to. So I found this one website called Best Volleyball Camps, and it's not called volleyball. It's Best Volleyball Camps, but the name of it is Gold Medal Squared. And as you notice, they have coaching clinics, volleyball camps, club events, resources, and then they start talking about, about them a little bit. So let's go to, so if I wanted to be a volleyball coach and I wanted to offer online courses, Gold Medal Squared would most likely be one of my competitors. Now, since I'm just starting out, I would not be at this grand scale as they are, and they have over 30 years of experience, and they said they are responsible for educating volleyball coaches and athletes since 1985. So I would not say that they're going to be my immediate competitors, but these would be people who I could probably service um, a different demographic or on a smaller scale. So if we look up to the top of their menu where it says coaching clinics, let's see what their coaching clinics are. Their coaching clinics, let's see, unit clinic lineup. Okay, so this is a a schedule of their clinics, and if you notice that they're mostly, oh no, one's in California and they're for 2 days. One's in Charlotte, North Carolina. One is in Miami, Florida. So they're at different areas. So they must travel to different locations. And I see that they are at colleges. All right. So they're colleges throughout the country. They One thing is you may not consider this as an online business, but it actually is an online business because they are generating leads from the internet. So people who are on Google looking for a volleyball coaching clinic or a volleyball clinic to practice their skills and improve their drill practice or whatever, they're going to come and find a site such as this. So if I know that I am in college and I have a break through December 11th and 13th, that I could probably travel to this area. So even if I'm in California or not, I could probably travel from all over the place. If I have the money for the plane ticket, I'm going to travel for it. So let's see their full details. Okay, so pricing is $325 per coach. So this program is actually for the coaches. So even though they are actually teaching them in person, they have their clinics in person, they are generating leads from online. So this can be considered an online business because people from Arkansas can find this clinic, which may be held in California. Let's look at the volleyball camps. So we know their coaching clinics goes towards the coaches. Let's see what type of training they do for volleyball players. So they are geared towards high school students because they said the best way to prepare for the high school season. And so you could actually, if you don't want to do high school, maybe you want to do elementary level, right? Or maybe adults. And as you notice by the pictures, these are women. So these are women volleyball players. Okay? So let's look at the pricing. I'm always interested in pricing because if you decide to do this, you want to know what the market will pay for. And as you see that if they are coming as a team, they are $195 per athlete with a minimum of 24 players, right? So it's usually the team is sending their players for this clinic. All right, so awesome, right? Awesome sauce. And as you notice, they have actually coaching resources, some videos, a toolbox. And if you decided to do that, maybe you didn't want to teach them face to face, you only wanted to do them online, you could still have training online in form of courses or as a as an as a video, and you can sell it. So I found the art of coaching volleyball.com, and they actually sell their online courses. So they have a course for coaching beginners, a Holly McPeak Beach training series, and comprehensive coaching course. So these courses are geared towards the coach. Okay, so this is probably the better way of teaching coaches. Now, can you teach online, let's say players? Yes, because you could probably show them how to get form, just like we watch exercise videos. You show them proper form and you can sell those videos. So I've added those to my list as for how I can make money. So let's go also now to YouTube, and this is where I found the art of coaching volleyball. I typed in volleyball coaching for beginners, and they were one of the videos that came up on the front page. I always tell you to go to YouTube second because YouTube is the second largest search engine. And who owns YouTube but Google? So they are SEO optimized, not SEO optimized, they search engine optimized, and they are trying to get you to come to YouTube to use as a search engine. Well, most people do. And so let's say I can volleyball coaching courses. Oh, they said they had videos. Okay, so they have videos where they can show how to coach. I see one here, ABCA video tip of the week, defensive positioning. They have 102,000 views for a 2-year-old video. This one has 183,000 views for another 2-year video. This one has volleyball training 3 years ago and 762,000 views. That is 762,000 eyeballs on this video. So I'm going to assume that volleyball coaching and narrowing it down to women's volleyball coaching may be something viable and something I might be interested in starting, especially as an online business. And so let's try one more. Let's do Amazon. And the reason I say Amazon is because Amazon is the biggest marketplace, right? Who doesn't go to Amazon to buy something? Who hasn't bought something from Amazon? And in fact, a lot of times I will go to Amazon first to check out the prices to see if it's cheaper online or if it's in the store. Like something I definitely cannot wait for, I'll look at Amazon to see, could I just wait and just, have it delivered, or can I just go to get the store because it's the same amount, right? And so, excuse me, a lot of other people do that as well. So let's do women's volleyball coaching and see what comes up. All right, so they have books that comes up. They have Coaching Volleyball for Dummies, The Athlete's Guide to Competing Mentally Tough. So we see there are ebooks out there. We see that shorts come up. We see a lot of books. We see some clipboards that the coaches would use. We see equipment that they would use. Mostly equipment, motivational practice. So we're thinking about just coaching. So we don't want any of that other stuff because let's see what other departments they have. Sports and outdoor, books, home and kitchen, Kindle store. Some of that stuff we're not going to really need. So let's look at the books. The books and then also the Kindle store are going to show you how popular something is, because if people are buying books, most likely they're pretty interested in the topic. All right, and let's do not by relevance. Let's see. Let's do most reviews. Okay, that's not giving us what we want. Okay, this one is Coach's Guide to Game-Winning Softball Drills. That's not even volleyball. All right, here we see this again, Coaching Volleyballs for Dummies. And apparently, people like that book. And then also, customers who bought this item also bought, which will also help you to figure out what other people are interested in. Volleyball rules, because I'm assuming if you're coaching a team, you're going to need to know the rules of the game, right? A beginner's guide to volleyball. So volleyball coaching, especially for women's volleyball, might be something interesting to ponder, down the road. So this would I would add to my list. Now, let's say you had more than maybe you had golf on there, maybe you had, um, you know, traveling, to the Caribbean. I don't know, whatever your hobbies or something that you enjoy doing, whatever you listed from the previous day's work, I would say for you to do that for each one of those, especially for your top three. Now, if something doesn't come up or not enough results, or you can't find anything viable to do with it, because see, with this coaching program, I can either do an online course, I can sell tickets online and registrations online to a clinic that I'm going to have face to face. I can also have a certification program. These are things that I sell online through an ebook, or I sell it through videos, or I sell my tickets to a face to face training. There is something I can do with that. So I'm going to keep that on idea because that's a lot I could do with it. And I just have to narrow it down later. But just for right now, I just want to get a general idea if it's something that I can even ponder doing. And I want people to also look like people think about having an online business is solely that you have to be on the computer, you have to be designing websites, you have to be creating these enormous courses or whatever to make it online. No, I'm saying that you can create an online business just leveraging the internet by duplicating you, because while you're sleeping, you can be getting sales for your ebook, you can be getting sales for your course, you can be selling tickets, and making thousands of dollars for a one day event. And we'll talk about that in a later day of how actually make money from my idea. But so far, for right now, we're just going to use the volleyball coaching. So I hope this was helpful for you today. And I'm going a little longer than I wanted to, but I wanted you to see the possibilities of your hobbies. Now, for example, if you said, "Oh, I love watching TV all day," if you look how to make money watching the TV or Google or something, you may not find too much that you can do, with that. But if I'm sure there's a way to monetize, I just can't think of that. But that'd be one idea I would just totally scratch off the top, or like eating nachos on the sofa all day. things you might enjoy doing, but it's not going to translate into an online business. So I hope this was helpful to get you started. Start with Google, go to YouTube, then go to Amazon, and then start looking at your competitors' websites and see how they're making money in your field. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.